Hello and welcome to part 2 of my Aurora What Happened to the Heart album reaction, review, analysis, breakdown video. And I'm so excited to be diving into the second half of the record. I'm actually filming this from a little bit after I filmed the reaction itself because I forgot to do an introduction for this second half. So this is what this is. I just wanted to say welcome back, and if you haven't seen the first part yet, I will leave a link for it up here and in the description box and probably pinned comment down below. But if you have, then welcome back, and I hope you enjoy these next 8 tracks from the record. Let's get going. Okay, a soul with no king. A soul with no king. I wouldn't ordinarily put soul and king together, so I am interested to see what the pairing of these two words, you know, what's their commonality. Let us find out. Oh, okay. Totally different vibes. The emphasis in the drums again. Wow, so unique. And it makes me feel like I'm in a movie. What movie is it, Nina? It's some kind of chase scene. Maybe set in Tennessee or something. Wait, I gotta learn it. I gotta learn it. Oh, G minor. I think. Still on this G minor. About drums is how the snare can open out. So if you think of it like if it was a vocal, a drum kit was a vocal, it would be like the muted thing into the brighter and down again. So you, with this kind of pattern, you get this and it almost creates a sort of circular timbre effect, which I think is so interesting. Listen to these muted kind of spokeny like vocals. Ooh. Okay, so with respect to the drums again now, these little gaps. Whoa. Whoa. That's how I kind of process drums in my head. Probably a bit weird, but there we go. This song is following no normal pattern. Bass. Dun, 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 dun. I hear piano. That kind of thing going on. Really cool interaction between keys and drums. Ooh, this is vibing. How now the bass kind of lifting changes the whole atmosphere. Okay, so I said Tennessee. Now I want to go to Ireland. I'm saying we're setting this in Ireland instead. Celtic. I can see Aurora moving like this, you know. Love that this is, you know, now that kick drum, this is just feeling the music. Okay. Ireland need to use this as the atmospheric backdrop to an advert for their country. You know, those tourist adverts, come visit Ireland. Okay, so didn't see this coming anywhere. Love the fact that I didn't, because I like a song that just challenges the accepted form, or what is that, you know, music is ever changing, and so it should be. And I love that Aurora thinks outside of the realms of what people maybe might want from a song, like in a box neatly wrapped up in a bow. No, let's rip open the box and, I don't know, tape it up in all different kinds of ways. You know what I mean? That descending bass. I feel like I'm getting lower and lower on the camera. How the bass and the vocal are combined here is great. G. Wow, what a song. I didn't know about that one from the start, but actually by the end I'm like, yeah, listening to that again. Blowing my mind, Aurora, you're blowing my mind. Okay. Again, the use of vocals to sound like we're in a cathedral-esque setting, circa 1603, you know. And I love how she takes her time with her intros. Ooh, acoustic guitar. Nice. That was cool, just in how it gently came down. You know, we're just gently falling. I assume it's going to do it again. Nice harmony. Wow. Wow. Whoa. Listen to this note, or this delivery. The little turn in there. What gets me about Aurora as well is the clarity in her higher vocals, just how crisp and clear everything is. Raised chord, that was nice. Oh, it's up to that F sharp 5 again. She's loving that in this record. Ah, so echoes of what we had in the introduction here. Hymn of the Pearl. Wait a second. I mean, the pearl is the beauty that you find within the hidden thing. A hymn, a song that's religious about that, essentially, you know. Wow, what a lyric. I like that. Oh, listen to that one vocal. Actually, it splits out into a harmony. That's beautiful. Listen to the very breathy backing vocal. I traveled through the darkness. It might be an octave below. Wait. That, the bass included? Wow. It's the development of the idea. Almost feels like a waltz. I mean, obviously it's not, because we're still in 1, 2, 3, 4, 1. I suppose you could count 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, but that kick drum is so kind of heavy on the ba-dum, bum, 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 that naturally my inclination is towards 4/4. But time signature. I'm getting into my theory here. But the guitar is doing 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3. So actually, there's the two things against each other. You've got the 1, 2, 3, 4, and then 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. So isn't it interesting how time signatures, depending on your emphasis, are set? Ooh, little pause. Phrasing with the breath work here. Emphasis on the breathiness and the thoughtfulness. That really made me think, or it put my mindset into a dreamlike state, I would say. Okay, I just had to take a little break because this album is so long and I needed a drink. So I'm back and we're going to listen to My Name, the first feature on this record with Anne Brun. Here we go. Oh, synth sounds galore. My name. Whoa. Whoa, pre-reverb. Oof, the lead vocal almost comes in after the pre-vocal effect. I say dry, it's not dry at all, but very intimate, so it it feels very face forward. I can't even get my words out. To be fair, it feels very face forward is a lot of Fs. Alliteration, Nina. Nice harmonies. Oh, the way that kick drum comes in. Yes, see, this speaks to me in the same spiritual kind of thing with this. I erased the mission I had before I was reversed, long before I was part of Earth. I was a part of your world. Ooh. Yes, Aurora. Something about this is so interesting. See, that's a very Aurora thing. The vocal turns within a phrase. Dying cell. I really like it. These are lyrics I need to think about. Some of these layers. This is also very much a crescendo based song. We are going there and then just coming back so that we can go there again. To me, this isn't Aurora talking to a person. This is Aurora talking to the earth. Will you forget I was here? And because a lot of the sounds are so futuristic, it's like we've come from the earth and raised up and we've evolved with the record, and now we're going into this new world in the future. I don't know, there's a lot of evolution in the record, and lyrically and soundscape wise. Sun sounds. Is that? And it's hard to tell sometimes because of the affected nature of some of the vocals and tonality wise, how it changes. I almost forgot about that as a vocal layer. Yeah, really interesting. And the vocal there is such a striking thing that it almost sounds like a string part, and the reverb, the subsequent reverb from that. Oh, wow. Okay. So it will be interesting for me to see if the theme of kind of moving into the future continues, or if it will completely evaporate. Let's see what happens with Do You Feel? Never give up this feeling. So different tonality. 80s. Da, 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 da. Hello and welcome to. I don't know why it makes me feel the intro to some kind of news program or documentary. Dun, 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 dun. I like that rhythmical aspect. The high vocal. The bass here is the thing. The bass, the bass, the bass. Ooh. Piano's not on, or the volume's gone down. Oh, no, thank you. Okay. Oh, what is happening? I need you. No, stop. What is happening? Okay, wait. Let me just hear that again. Yeah. This kind of movement. One of those I can't remember what those instruments are called. We all had them at primary school. Things. And the synth, it's kind of reflective of what goes on in the bass in the chorus. Ooh. Yeah. Wow. That was an interesting part. Where was it? there we go. I realise I'm so affected by the music and the instrumental parts in this. I've almost tuned the vocal into another instrumental aspect, and yeah, this feels like a giant instrumental, even though there is a vocal. The way the drums just don't stop, they don't stop from section to section. Busiest song I've ever heard in my life. My goodness, Aurora. Oh, what was that called? Do you feel? I do feel. I feel it for sure. In contrast, we have a song called Starvation next, which will that be as relentless as this one, or will we have a kind of a musical break? Yeah, I don't know what to expect. Well, let's find out. No. I miss the touch of my skin. So again, it's that thing where Aurora sets the scene with her vocal, and we leave the harmony of something up till later, so adding in all the different layers to create the chords, that's for later. Vocal now. Do I need to be torn just to see who will care? Don't we all feel like that sometimes? Man, I like the entrances. Whatever is going on to create our harmony, if you want to call it that. Well, it is. Wow. This isn't necessarily the easiest song to listen to, and I'm not sure it's meant to be. Okay, so totally different atmosphere now that we've introduced the bass and there's that guitar in the background. I mean, sorry to stop it again, but of the last apple here on Earth, we're coming full circle. So to me, yes, so we are still doing this kind of from the, you know, the beginnings of time all the way up to the ends of everything. That's how this album feels to me concept-wise. Become stronger than brighter and in your face that vocal feels mix-wise? What a build! Aurora! I'm at a rave. Believe it or not, I absolutely love, I probably said before, I love dance music and like euphoric sort of trance and stuff like that. So I mean, it's a genre of music I've written for and had success with. So for me, listening to this kind of thing come through into Aurora, that kind of nod to it in a way is like, wow, wow. Okay, so it's like the echo of the song. We are decorated bones and my soul is starving. There's the military drum coming back in. Whoa! Breaths. When I started this record, did I think a song like that would be on it? No, I did not in a million years. I can't think where the next three songs are going to go in terms of the lyrics. If we've already got to the ends of the earth, then what is going to be next? Moving into the next place? I don't know. Okay, the blade, here we go. Wow, layers, layers, layers. How many layers of vocals is that double tracked? Again, okay, so you know how for some reason with this record I have my visualizations. I feel like I'm in a thick fog and I've got a big hood on and I'm moving through. Maybe these visuals that I'm getting are kind of the ideas that I would have for a music video. Anyway, I'm moving through this fog. right up to the G5 just to start that off. Ooh. Phrasing. Again, something I wasn't expecting. Aurora always manages to pick out these melodies and these rhythmical aspects of that take me somewhere new. Paralyzed in denial of changing. And she cries loud as skies on the floor. Change it back to piano again. I don't know, there's something about the heaviness of the G, but then just adding a couple of little moments where the chord develops that makes it sound really special. Those lower harmonies again. Ooh, distortion. Interesting phrasing. The break, and then coming back in. I just turned that back to piano. My keyboard is its own thing. We had something like that going on, so you get this kind of jarring interval. Again, it's this throaty cries, like she's really going there with these vocals, especially the lower ones. Is this song from the perspective of death? I wonder. So different from the rest of the record, isn't it? Here we go. A little softer on the ooms. The incredible use of vocal effects in all of these songs is just something else, but especially in this one, I feel like it's adding an interesting touch. It's just so vibey. And then opening out again. All about the layers though, isn't it? The ideas that she's placed blending together nicely, and it's the same with the rest of the songs too on the record. Just pouring this out. I can imagine Aurora just, whoa, you know, just letting go when she got into the booth, the vocal booth for this. I love how that closes into an sound. And I said that, and then right at the very end, she was like, well, Nina, actually, the last one is going to end. Okay, we've only got 2 songs left. My Body Is Not Mine and Invisible Wounds. My goodness. Oh, similar kind of crescendo into this sounds. Okay, so I talked about death before, and now if there's a demon in the line of my aim, I won't be calling its name. I mean, turning into a beast of an evil kind. My goodness. The vocal layers here though, again, really interesting. Wait, just that again. This is incredible. I bleed no blood, I will never die. My body's not mine, body's not mine. Yes, transcended, I feel. I do like that chord change, but you can hit that C throughout all of this and it just remains as a constant. It feels like it fits in with the whole song. It's up to that F5. Bible. So this all feels very symbolic of the tale of the earth, and there are many kind of angels, demons, I don't know, Apple, Adam and Eve references in this. Genesis. See, that's clever, double meaning. I need no body, I need no actual physical body. Just for a moment, I'm just having a little fun. If I was listening to this record and I wasn't filming a kind of analysis video for it, I would just be sitting here kind of vibing, singing along, you know. I try and involve as much of that in my reactions as possible as well, because, well, it's fun for me. I hope it's fun for you too. Her vocal is transformed now. This is a different Aurora. When you need my heart, you cry, need my body. Ah, and there as well. It was like a, you know, adding every single note in to create a really clashing harmony, dissonant harmony. The end of the song is, I was going to say, the end of the song is a minute long. What's going to happen? Is it just the tail end? No. We've got time. Again, not fitting the normal format of a song. Did you hear that? Oh my goodness, I sang that terribly, but up again around the F5. Okay, well, our last song is called Invisible Wounds. It's 5 minutes long, so who knows what's going to happen in this, but I feel like it will be continuing along the same path that I sort of felt, the shift that I felt into the futuristic age of Aurora. Here we go. Also, the first line of this is, I squeeze into a small hole through the eyes of needles to stitch you up again. The way her mind processes life. I squeeze into a small hole, needles. We've gone back to Aurora and her vocal being the way that I kind of recognise her to be. To stitch you up again, even though I know so well I can't fix anything. Every vein for a thread. That's an interesting line. Mistaking every vein for... So basically, I look for blood to shed, so I'm purposefully trying to stitch you up again, even though actually everything I do makes it worse. Spreading out too thin, and I need you. I wish this would stick on piano. Stick on piano, piano. It's a nice phrase, simple. All of this feels simple. Simple backing, simple vocal layered together. It's effective. Nice vocal bend then. Ooh, guitar. Yeah, there's like a glimmer of something coming through here. It all felt very dark, and now it feels like there's a bit of a dawn on the night. Sometimes I see light. Wow, the vocal layers. That's a nice layer. Just a little bit of a clash coming through. So atmospheric. Isn't always good enough. We spoke earlier about how dry vocals can feel very in your face, and this is certainly one of those. It hurts to know I hurt you. Very upfront. To know you've hurt me. How do we learn to tend to invisible wounds our homes gave us? That's the question. I can't hear me. I love a vocal that just almost disappears into the breathiness because it's about the emotion rather than delivering the perfect phrase. And if we wanted to, like I've needed you. almost feels like she's crying here to me.
We both need to.
Another long outro here to end our album. I'm going to soak it in. The weaving vocal layers. Sounds like choirs of angels singing. And we're left with her vocal and what her vocal is capable of, which is so many things that we have seen across this whole record. I mean, her tonality changes and the kind of the journey that her voice went on within these songs, and they all told a little part of a story, I felt, from the dawn of time to the close of time, and then what does that leave you with? And even if that's a metaphor for something that's just going on with an individual versus the whole of the world, you know, what scars are you left with? What things does Earth do to a person? And how do you process that as an individual? Because everyone has their own thing that they're going through. So we can't, you know, we can help each other, but we can't fix each other entirely. That it rests with the individual when it comes down to it. And I think that perhaps that's what Aurora is saying. And touching upon all the big questions of the universe within that. Amazing, amazing record. And I'm not going to tell you my favourites because I need to go and listen to it again a few times to really think about that. And as I said, I think as we were listening, there are certain things that are highlighted. Like musically, I'd think, oh, that's a favourite. Lyrically, I think, oh, that's a favourite. But I need to go and listen to it again and absorb it properly and really think about it. I would love to know what you think of this record and what kind of things it made you feel. You know how I was visualising things? Were you too thinking of different things that you could see in your mind's eye as you listened to this? Let me know. And as always, if you enjoyed this, then please do hit that subscribe button if you haven't already. Become part of our family here. And I will leave a link to the full version of this, which will be available over on Patreon. No stops. In the description box down below and the pinned comment for you to go and enjoy. And I will look forward to seeing you on another video very, very soon. I hope you have a lovely rest of your day. And yeah, I need to go and digest this record. Okay, love you. Bye.